Here we are at SHOT Show 2020 with GP Knives, just talking Sebenzas really right now for a little bit. Obviously back in, or a lot of people know, back in June at Blade Show, we debuted the brand new iteration of the Sebenza 31. We just want to put a couple little tweaks on it, not do anything too crazy, not go screw up a good thing or a timeless classic. But so this right here is just the plain large Sebenza 31. Right next to it here we've got the small, and then getting into some of the other little options with the wood inlays, the micarta, unique graphics. This has just been a real fun new generation of Sebenza, a couple little tiny tweaks on it. So the main thing, what we wanted to do there was come in and put the ceramic ball lock face on there. The Sebenza is kind of like the last knife that didn't have that feature. We did it on the Umnumzan, the Inkosi. It's just proved to be a very good, strong lock feature. So that has that big ceramic ball that doubles as the closing detent, and that interface touching the tang of the blade. A couple other little things that we did with it, real small stuff, but we pulled the tooling hole out, like on the 21, we pulled that hole out, put a couple little tiny chamfer, like ergo chamfers in there, nothing too crazy. Angled the clip off the lock bar, gets you a little more accurate lock bar tension, and it just kind of rides in the pocket a little bit better. It's a little feature that we really like. So these are, it's just a cool new iteration of the Sebenza. And then the biggest change would be that inlay shape. With the Sebenza 21, we had two panels, like two smaller strips going to the big one piece. It's just real beautiful. It kind of throws back homage to one of the older models of the Sebenza called the regular. We did a series called the annual with the big one piece inlay. Our Nundi knife also has a beautiful big piece like that. So just a lot of fun. We've never done it with a big one piece with the micarta. So the micarta is really cool. This is gonna be a fun, rough and tough knife. You can beat it up, you can just keep taking it. So that's a lot of the largest there. This right here is an old 21. This is actually Chris Reeve's old Sebenza 21 from 2008. We just have it here to kind of share and compare and contrast versus the 31. So you can see that not a lot has changed. Again, we didn't want to go screw up a good thing, but we had a couple little tweaks and improvements that we found that Chris was really excited for us to dive into. So that's what they look like there. Again, large and small. And then the unique graphic world is still, that Lisa does for us, is still very much going to be a part of the lineup. This is a real cool, fascinating one that she's done there. These will also be available with Damascus options. Get a hold of GP Knives. They're great people, cut from our same cloth. So that's a lot of what the Sebenza 21-31 comparison looks like. Again, just trying to keep making them as fast as we can. Right now we're quite a bit behind, just trying to get caught up. We were blown away by the amount of interest and the enthusiasm, the reaction of the Sebenza 31. We didn't think that it's probably 10 times more than we anticipated. So we're very thankful. We're trying to get our ducks in a row and get knives out the door. We're just about done with all the 21 production. There's a lot on our backlog at that point. So we're just about done with those about the end of February, and we'll be diving in real hard and heavy with the 31. So that's some of the catch up there. We've discontinued a couple of fixed blades just to kind of make production room in the shop to get more Sebenzas out, more Inkosis out. A lot of the customers are saying, we love your folding knives. Not that there wasn't any love for the fixed blades, but it's just right now we're kind of leaning into that. But we've got a couple of designs in our back pocket for 2021, 2022. So we're still making what was new last year, the Impinda, our little slip joint collaboration with Bill Harsey. This is an absolute fun knife to make, a real pleasure getting to learn from Harsey. 3D machine clip, the nice big pivot there, and it's just your classic slip joint. What we added in there, what Harsey's real cool idea is in the front end of here, there's a feature that gives it about kind of a tension differential. So it's a little easier to open and a little stiffer on the closing kind of pressure. So the biggest gripe with slip joints and why we started getting into locking knives as a whole industry is because when you're using it, you don't want it to close on you. So this kind of fights against that a little bit, kind of gives you a little bit more positive opening action and opening feel, and then it's still a very nice knife to be able to open and close. So nice little package, great for metropolitan areas. I know a lot of our European customers and dealers are have been real excited about this knife. We had a bit of a production setback when we first brought it out, but we're kind of over that hump and starting to get them out. So yeah, here we are. It's going to be nice to be a little more consistent going into 2020 with what we're getting out the door, and I hope that everybody's stoked and happy.
This has been Tyler with GP Knives and our coverage of SHOT Show 2020. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video below, and follow us on social media for updates on all new products and releases.